Feeling retro. Hey retro lovers, I hope you're feeling retro today because we're looking at the Sony integrated stereo amplifier, the TA-2650. If it's your first time on the channel, welcome. Please like and subscribe this video. If you're already subscribed to the channel, welcome back, and let's get into this beautiful retro item. Designed and built in 1976, Sony here have designed and built an amplifier that's surprisingly lightweight. Feels solid and secure, but at 8.65 kilograms, it certainly wasn't the heaviest on the market at the time. The dimensions for the system are 390 millimeters wide, 145 millimeters tall, and 290 millimeters deep, with those two beautiful wood panels on the side there, I think giving that a lovely finish. I've been really surprised by the volume that this amplifier can kick out. I think it's a beautiful looking item and the sound quality is really good. Gives a very warm and dynamic sound, has a lot of power, and it'll sound awesome with a great pair of speakers, and it does sound brilliant with the pair that we've got today, the two-way loudspeaker system from 1986, Sony's APM 550s. We're looking at the front panel of the TA-2650 first. I think between the stainless steel panel on the front, the quality dials and the wood effect panels on the side, this gives a real feeling of quality craftsmanship. On the top left of the front panel, we've got the power switch, which, as most good Sony items, gives a very satisfying click. Give this a listen. Next we have the muting switch. This is in case you've got some items plugged into the system that will make some sound. Mute on. Right in the center of the front panel we have the volume controls, turning clockwise to increase the volume, and anti-clockwise to turn the volume back down. On the front of the amplifier we've got three vertical switches. The first along the top is the monitor switch to choose between tape 2, source, and tape 1. Today I'll show you how we're listening to the Sony CDP30 compact disc player with the switch on source. On this unit we are missing the switch casing for the monitor switch. Also along the top we've got the function selector dial. The dial can select from auxiliary, phono or tuner. Today we're listening to this compact disc player using the auxiliary cables. Can switch to phono and switch to tuner. In the bottom left we've got the headphone jack right next to the speaker selecting dial, where you can select to listen to speaker B, speaker A, speakers A and B, or off. Next to the speaker selector is the bass control, the treble tone control, and the balance control dials. Along the bottom we've got two more vertical switches for the acoustic compensator and for the tape copy. We can have loudness, off, or presence, and we'll give that a listen now. With the acoustic compensator switched to presence, I definitely noticed a difference in the sound quality. It felt much crisper in the room that I'm in right now. With loudness, I did feel a definite blast of volume there. In the bottom right hand side corner, we've got tape 2 input and record out jack. For its age, the TA-2650 has a great power output of 43 watts per channel, a frequency response of 20 Hz to 100 kHz, total harmonic distortion of 0.2%. And on the side of the unit, Sony very kindly given me a caution sign. To prevent electrical shock, do not remove covers or back. No user serviceable parts are inside. Refer to servicing to qualified service personnel. Let's have a look. With its elegant and sleek front panel, I would definitely have to say the TA-2650 was one of the most stylish amplifiers of its time. And when we spin around the back, we get to see the beautifully elegant and streamlined back panel of the system. At the top left, we've got the three different inputs. So we've got the phono input, which today we're not using, the tuner inputs, and finally the auxiliary inputs, which we are using to link up to our CDP30. Just next to those, we've got the tape 5.2 inputs, and then the record out 1.2 jacks. You can see next they've got speaker terminals for speakers A and B. Today we're using both of those, as they're only two-way speakers, so we're only using a couple of those terminals. In the top right hand corner is the voltage selector, and just underneath that the AC input. It's a 3-pin kettle lead that we're using today. The small connection down in the bottom left corner is the recorder and playback connection, and just behind our auxiliary cables we've got the ground terminal. And with most of Sony's best retro items, we can see the Made in Japan emblem at the bottom with the serial numbers. If you've enjoyed our trip down electronic memory lane today with the TA-2650, remember to like and subscribe if you're feeling retro.